Steam forward, rotative, thinner, lighter. The new generation of steam styler. Steampod 3.0, only by L'Oréal Professionnel.
Hi guys, and good evening, I should say. Welcome to the Steampod live event. I am so excited to have all of you here with me tonight. I will just quickly run you through what we will be doing tonight. I'm Louise. I am the brand manager for L'Oréal Professionnel here in the Nordics. With me today, I have Regitze over here, already working. And behind the scene, we have Mark and Frederik. And Frederik is running the chat. So whenever you guys have any questions, please just note them down in the chat. And Frederik, say hi, Frederik.
Hello, everyone.
Then Frederik will let us know any of your questions, and we will do our very best to answer them. You can write your questions in your local language, and we will figure it out as we go along. You should remember that we have a competition tonight. So if you have not already signed up via our Steampod live event website, please leave a note with your email in the commentary box, and you will be able to join the competition. Was that all that I needed to say for now? I think so. For now, you will see a short intro to Steampod.
Steam Tech, Steam Care, Steam Fast, Steam Flow, Steam for Straight, Steam for Waves, Steam for All, Steam forward, rotative, thinner, lighter. The new generation of steam styler. Steampod 3.0, only by L'Oréal Professionnel.
So for those of you who are not aware of this amazing tool, we call it a Steampod. So it's a steam styler, and it's actually our third version of this tool. And I promise you, it's only gotten even more amazing. What you see with the Steampod is that we use the steam to actually straighten or curl the hair. You can see Regitze is already working over here, so please take a look at her as well with the amazing skills she has. Compared to a regular styler, what the Steampod does is that it, empowered by steam, uses that to straighten or curl the hair. And that means that we're actually adding moisture to the hair, compared to a regular styler where you remove the moisture. So usually when you see the hair damp while you use a regular straightener, it's actually moisture leaving the hair. With the Steampod, it's the opposite. So what we do when adding moisture is that we keep that amazing volume in the hair, which is great for our Scandinavian hair. The Steampod has 3 functions. On the heat, as you see in here, it has 180 degrees, 200, and 210. And for using for my hair, which is also done with Steampod, see my nice curls here, 180 is more than enough. Actually, what we can see with the Steampod is that we need less of a temperature to do the same amount of work as a regular styler, all because of the steam, which is honestly amazing. So that means less damage to the hair. What we can also do with the Steampod is we have a comb, which helps to unfilter the hair before you steam it. If you wish to not use the comb, you are able to remove it simply by pulling and inserting again. The cord on the Steampod is also a 360, which makes the Steampod super, super easy to use. So it's an amazing tool, even if you have to style on your own. Also, as you may know, on the water tank previously, we had it on the side, but now we've been able to integrate it into the Steampod. That means that just by clicking this one out, you're able to fill water in with a small little bottle that you get with the Steampod. Just fill in the filtered water. Whoops. Press it down. It's always, you have to have technical issues, right, when doing live TV, and you're able to use the Steampod. It's important that you use filtered water because that will give the best result when steaming the hair. along with the Steampod, we have 3 Steampod products. One for the finer hair, typical Scandinavian hair. If you have a bit more unruly, thicker hair, we have a lotion for that. And then an amazing serum, and I will tell you more about the Steampod products later. I will let you see a bit of what Regitze is doing now, and she will be able to introduce our first model, which is Trine. So Regitze, would you like to let me in on what you're doing with Trine's hair?
Yeah, on Trine's hair, we're doing a straightening. We want a bit of a volume in the roots, so then we don't take it too hard through. Then we take it, how can I say, if you take the hair, actually I will show you here. Then we have the Steampod. I have the comb downwards because I have some, I don't know if you can see it if I do like this. I have some pills like here. Then you need to go downwards. So I take it here, lift it up, put it in. And then I don't push it too hard. I just easily came through the hair. And then you get this soft length, but you still have the volume in the hair.
And how do you feel it is using the Steampod compared to a regular styler? Do you think it's just as easy, or how do you experience that?
I think it's much easier to use because you have the comb. So then you don't need to stay with the comb in the one hand and the styler in the other hand. You just need to take your part, and then you just can work it through. So just take this around here. So it's much easier to use. And then I think I like to have some volume in the hair afterwards when I have straightened it. So I like it very much. So you take the hair, just coming through with your hands. You take your steamer, put it in, and nice and easy, take it through.
And now I can see that you're actually using both hands to take through the Steampod. Mm-hmm. Is that a special technique? Is that something you do always? Do you need to do that?
No, you don't need to. I like to have the both hand on so I know where my styler is, but you can take it through with one hand. So like this, and then you just take it down. You don't need to push very hard. Just like take it through like this.
And now Trine looks like she has very typical Scandinavian straight hair. Yeah. How does the Steampod work on other types of hair?
If you have other hair but they're more curly, you just can do like this. Take it here, then we have some curls in it. And then if you just take the Steampod near the scalp and just a little bit of push and take it through like here, you can just take African curl, American, or otherwise what you have in the length. You can you take it to straight hair. So you can use it like Trine. She have a frizzy hair.
Yeah.
So you don't have curls, but you still have some frizzy you want to lay down. And then we can do like this without it get flat. We don't get flat hair. We just want it straight hair.
We love straight hair.
We love straight hair. But with volume.
Yeah. Volume is important.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know if you guys are able to see this, but actually what I mentioned before with the steam adding moisture to the hair also leaves it way more shiny. So actually Trine's hair before and after, there is a visible difference, leaving much more shine. It looks much more healthy. And I think we have a question, Frederik?
Yes, we've gotten a question on email from Denmark now that Trine has very long hair. The viewer wants to know if you're able to use the Steampod for shorter hair as well.
Yeah, I think I have done mine also. So if that's short, so then you can use it. If you have short hair, then I would say it's a bit difficult because the Steampod have some length in it. But yeah, if you do like 10-15 centimeters, I will use it because I don't want it when I have short hair. If I take a normal straightener, it will be more flat. But when you use in short hair, the Steampod, you can make some volume. So
it gives kind of that blow dry
Yeah,
effect almost,
yeah.
you could say.
but then you also can do, if you have maybe a hair to the shoulder, and you want a blow dry effect, then you can use the Steampod into the root. You have the comb, then you like a little bit of twist, and then you get your volume.
Sounds amazing, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's about time for a little video on the hair breakage. Just see for yourself, guys. It truly is amazing. And I believe it is time for the first winner of the first Steampod. And I'm pretty sure, Frederik, that you have a name for me.
Yes, I just did a random selection and I can see that the first winner is from Finland and the winner's name is Sini Juvonen.
So I hope Frederik did the pronunciation correct. I'm not gonna repeat it. I think it sounded very Finnish, and congratulations. We will get in touch right after. We'll shoot you an email and make sure that we send the Steampod to you. And how's it going with Trine's hair?
Yeah, and I want to show you how I do my session, because I think with a normal straightener, I normally used to take smaller parts, because otherwise I don't think I get all the hair straightened. But with the steamer, I just take not big parts, but let's see, I'll show you like here. Because you don't have curls in the root, I think I could take like this one, if you can see, and just take it through at once.
And you're actually able to get pretty close to the roots with the Steampod.
Yes.
Even though it is maybe a bit bigger than a regular styler, you are actually able to go almost all the way to the roots.
Yeah.
Have you prepped Trine's hair with anything before using the Steampod?
Yeah, I have used this one for thick hair.
For thick hair.
She has some volume in her hair.
And she had the frizz, as you mentioned.
Yes.
So for the heavier, the cream, the Steampod cream, it's for the bit more unruly, thick hair with a bit of frizz in it. So it's a bit more heavy, gives a bit more moisture. And all of the Steampod products have heat protection. So they're an amazing tool to use pre-Steampod. And Trine, you're doing amazing. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
How do you feel? You feel great?
Yeah.
You look great.
You too.
Thank you. It's always nice giving compliments, right?
So just need to go not too fast, because the steam need to go around the hair before you pull it through. So nice and easy.
But I also noticed that you actually only comb through once.
Yeah.
So once is actually enough.
Yeah, you don't need to get more than once. So just not do it too fast, but nice and easy, and then you just need to do it once.
I hope you guys are getting it. I really think this is an amazing result. Even though Trine didn't have the biggest of the curls, I truly see a difference. And Frederik, I think we have another question.
Yes, we have a very relevant question from Sweden.
Yeah.
Can Steampod be used on wet hair?
So Steampod should preferably be used on dry hair. When you have the wet hair, the steam is really not able to give it the effect it needs. So you need to use the styler on dry hair. It gives the best effect, and to use it on wet hair doesn't really make sense, since the steam is actually water. So it would leave no effect using it on wet hair. So it should always be used on dry hair. I hope that answers your question, Sweden.
I take the word.
Yeah?
Then we have straighten it with the steamer. And then you can see you still got bounce in her hair, get still some volume in it. Now we have take it through. Then you use a little bit of serum. Just put in the length. And then I have a straight hair, but not a flat straight hair. A straight hair where there's still some volume in it. There's still some.
And it doesn't seem
movement.
heavy at all. It
No.
seems very light and
Yes.
very movable.
Yes.
Amazing.
Should we turn around so you can take a look? So still.
A lot of bounce, a lot of movement. Amazing. Thank you so much, Trine, for helping us today.
You're welcome.
You look amazing. Thank you. And while Regitze is swapping out the models, I'll just let you in on a little more info about the serum that you just saw Regitze use. The serum is something that you can use in wet hair before Steampod to give it that extra nourishment, but also you can use the serum, as Regitze did, as an after treatment to really add to the shine and really add to that oomph effect. It has avocado oil and actually also apricot oil to really give that nice lightweight feeling and just add some more shine. And honestly, who doesn't want more shine? Don't we all? I know I do.
All one.
We all want more shine, yes. And a new model in the
A new
chair.
model.
What's
Now
your
we
name?
have a-
My name is Cassandra.
Cassandra. Welcome, Cassandra.
Thank you.
We take a look in the back first. Here we have more like a beach wave, so not so soft and round, but more like twisted to the side. Very soft, like this. Then I do it on the side so you see how I'm doing.
And what have you prepped Cassandra's hair with?
This is I also have for the thick hair.
For the thick
We
hair
have-
as well.
We have a little bit more texture in the hair. So I take the cream in the length, and then I have blow dried. And then we take the steamer now. So we take a pot. Here. In this session, I'm going to take my comb out, so nice and easy to take out. Take the hair. Then I just twist it downwards and pull it up. I twist it the other way and take it down. Twist it again. Take it up and down. And the last here.
I really think this gives a super nice bounce to it without being too curly.
Yeah.
How do you feel like the curls last when you use a Steampod?
When I use my cream and I use the Steampod, I think I have a nice bounce for all day and all day next day also. And
So
if I
2
have-
days actually.
Yeah, and if I have some hair who's more straight
Mm-hmm.
or thin,
Yeah?
I like to do a little bit of hairspray.
Yeah.
So I keep some volume and some
To
structure
give it a
in
bit more texture and
Yeah.
structure. Okay. Good tip, you guys.
Yeah. So next one, I do the same. Put it in, twist it around. I go up, twist it around again, take it down, twist it around again, take it up, take it down. And the last one, all the ends I would like to do like this so they go inside. So you don't have the ends to go outside at last.
No, because it give it a bit more bouncy feeling to have them
and
go
some rounding
inwards.
in the ends. It's not for your the split ends to
Yeah.
go out.
So no twiggy.
No tricky, no. Not this time.
You know? Well, I think it looks amazing. Cassandra, how do you feel?
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that it was going to be a little bit too hot, but it's not at all.
No.
So I feel pretty safe with it.
Nice. That's good to hear. Safe is always good, right?
So coming through with my hands. Put it in. Twist it around and go up. Twist it around, go down. Twist it up, go up. Twist it, go down, and twist it.
Inwards. I've learned this now.
Yes.
And Regitze, you've been working with the Steampod all day today, actually. We get some questions and some comments whether or not this Steampod is a bit too heavy. But how do you feel having worked with it all day today? How does it feel for you, this Steampod?
I don't think it's heavy. It's more thinner and lighter than
The previous,
previous. Yeah. So I think it's very nice to work with, and I don't know if you told it, but here you can twist it around, so I don't need to stand around and go around.
No. You don't need to think about where you're standing to use the Steampod. So it's gotten a bit more effective, and we are really able to see the great results with the Steampod. And having used the Steampod myself, I will say it is super easy to use on your own, and actually it does not get as hot as a regular straightener when you straighten it. So it's easier to use almost without getting the burns. At least that's my experience. Do we have any? Yeah, we have a question. Exciting.
We have a question from Denmark, which is pretty relevant. Does the Steampod turn itself off after some while?
Yes, it does. So 30 minutes of being active, the Steampod actually turns itself off. So no worries about leaving an iron on or anything. It does turn itself off after 30 minutes. So you can be completely safe. It's always nice, right? So you don't have to worry about leaving the house with a turned on styler.
I'll leave the fringe off because the thing is a nice rounding here. So the fringe, I'll leave, and then only take the length and work with that. Then I take the fringe at last and just make a bit of volume in it.
I really like this look. I think it's super fresh. It's not too heavy, not too set. It just gives that really, really nice bounce. Fantastic. So would you also add the serum to this hair when you've done the curls? Would you still add the serum?
No, here I think I would like to use some maybe some serum in the fringe or maybe in the side, but otherwise I just want to be some hairspray I use here.
To keep that kind of texture look.
Yeah, some beachy kind of look, so not too shiny, just more rough. Then we take the fringe. Yeah. Put it in. Make a little bit, turn around. And just pull it through.
Fantastic. It really does give a blow dry effect when you do the fringe like that. It adds to the volume, but you still have that kind of beachy look to it. If I could applaud, I would. And how long does it take to do the curls? Is it your experience that it's faster to use?
Yeah, I think you just need to do it once. Maybe you do a little bit slow each curl, but I think go faster in the end. This is curl I do longest time on. The next curl you see is a little bit easier when you do it yourself.
Amazing. So while Regitze is finishing off Cassandra, I think we should do a Steampod winner more. Frederik, what do you say?
Yes, let's see. Do the roll. And our next winner of a new Steampod is from Norway, and her name is Tone Merete.
Okay, Tone Merete, that was a bit easier for me to pronounce. I'm sorry, Finland. But congratulations, and we will make sure that you receive an email from us when we're done, and then you will be the proud new owner of a Steampod 3.0. And Regitze is finishing off, I see, with the hairspray.
a little bit of hairspray. So you can see you still got all the volume in the roots.
A lot of volume, a lot of bounce.
So now Cassandra is going to a beach party.
What a shame it's a Wednesday and rain, huh?
So just turn around so you can see. So
I'm
not
very jealous,
not
like it's
too much, but it's still a little wavy. So you get some volume, you get some texture, but not too soft and too princess.
Personally, I love Princess, but I must admit I'm super jealous of this look. Cassandra, you look amazing. And for sure, I think next time Regitze has to do my hair.
In a weekend.
Yeah. I'll hire her. Amazing. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Cassandra. So we will now be bringing in the third and final model. I'm super excited to have shown you these 3 looks. I hope you're all still with us. Just remember, if you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate to write them in the chat so that Frederik can notify me and ask some questions. Okay, yes, that was fast. Frederik, we have a question.
Yes, we have a question in another type of category from Sweden.
Uh-huh.
Can you use the Steampod on a beard?
On a beard, okay.
Beard.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
I think it has to be a rather long beard for you to be able to use it on a beard, but I'm guessing it would be possible if the beard is long enough. Why not? Send me a video if you do it and you have a long beard. I would love to see this. Nice question.
So now we have the last model, Julia. On Julia we have used a more soft curl, some more a round curl. You can see the back here.
The princess curl?
Yeah, a little bit of princess, yeah. So now, start with this side. Just take around here.
A little dance.
So,
What temperature setting do you have the Steampod on with these girls?
180.
180 as well. So you see, guys, even with a bit more frizzy hair than mine, which is super fine, that was a rhyme, 180 is still enough. So you do not need the big volumes, even for the bit frizzy hair. Wow,
Yeah. So,
that's what I call a perfect curl.
because of the model.
Yeah, of course it's because of the model. I think you have something to do with it as well, but...
So you can see, we have a new part here. We take the straightener, take it in. Then we can only do horizontal, or we could do it vertical. If you make a line here, underneath my hand, I do it vertical, because I want it to be a long curl. Over my hand, I do it horizontal, but got some more volume to
So
the
you
hair.
actually change the direction while you do the curl.
Yes.
Interesting, that's a good tip. I did not know this.
I twist it around here, because then the hair, I don't lose so much of the length when I do like this. So,
Amazing. So true Hollywood hair.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I hope you're going to like a red carpet event or something later with that hair. Would be a waste to just go home.
Don't straight home. You need to go out or around.
Yeah,
or
at
something.
least pretend.
Yeah.
We can play pretend.
So then I have my hand here. Over my hand, I go horizontal. So here I just pull it in. Can you see everyone? Twist it around. I still got it horizontal. And I just this.
And now you pull it upwards?
Yeah.
How come?
Because of the volume.
To keep the volume, you pull it upwards instead of downwards.
Yes.
Got
so
it.
Here, underneath, I twist it like this. Take it downwards because I want more length on the curl. Here I want some more volume because maybe she got some layers. I want to get some volume in it, or just get volume in yours.
I know I at least love volume. There are a few things that can never get too big, and hair is one of them. And what have you prepped this hair with?
The cream to fine hair.
For fine hair.
Yeah.
So the cream is a bit more lightweight,
Yes.
and for the bit finer hair, which is what I would use as well, it is also with heat protection. So ideal to use as a pre-styler.
In the fringe, I take it backwards. I don't want it to go into her eyes.
So to open up a bit more.
Yeah. So, to the other side.
And would you finish these curls off with a serum or?
Yes.
Yeah.
First serum, then I will comb it through, and then a little bit of hairspray because of the texture of the hair. We're going downwards.
And while Regitze is doing her amazing curl work, I think we have a question, Frederik.
Yes, we have a technical question from Finland. Can you use a Steampod without water?
No, so the Steampod is powered by steam, hence we get the steam from the water. So you need water in the water tank to be able to use the Steampod. And it is filtered water. Because of the calcium in the water, it's better that you use the filtered water to really get the best effect. But good question. And the curls are working.
Then we
It's
just
looking really good.
need to do the top here.
And you can see that sometimes Regitze kind of needs to flip the iron. It's because of the arrows that are on the styler. So you need to make sure that the steam always hits the hair first to have the best result. And almost done, actually. It went super fast.
Yeah. This curl is very fast to do. Twist it around, horizontal, and take it up. The last, hair in the front,
A little fringe.
a little fringe. Get some volume. And just a little bit of curl in the ends.
Do you feel like it's an issue that you're not able to go completely down to the roots?
No.
No.
No, totally not. I think I get still my volume that nobody wants to be flat in the roots. So when you have this hair, I'd like to maybe go a centimeter from the bottom to keep some more volume as you.
So even if you were able to go all the way to the roots, you wouldn't?
No, not in this hair.
No.
If you have a curly hair and you want to straighten it, of course.
Yes, you
need
would
to
go all the way. Yeah.
A little bit of serum. Take it through with your fingers.
And a bit of hairspray to kind of
little-
keep the curls in place.
Yeah, and have the fringe to go a little bit backwards. So, just take a spin so you can see.
Fantastic
So a
curls.
little bit more soft, some more rounding in the curls. Not so much in the roots, just to just have your volume, but then soft and easy down the curls.
Fantastic. You look amazing. I hope you feel amazing. You look absolutely great. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Julie.
So that was our 3 models. We still have a Steampod left for someone to win. And Frederik, will you give me a name on the final winner?
Yes. Let's see. The last winner is from Sweden, and her name is Marie Olsson.
So Maria Olsson, congratulations. There is a Steampod heading your way. Is there, Frederik, any final questions for tonight?
Yes, we have one question from Denmark actually, regarding the fact that we've seen, what you can do with Scandinavian hair, but how would you use it for example, Afro hair, like really thick Afro hair?
So I know it's possible to use it on Afro hair, but for the more how to actually do it, I'll give the word to Regitze.
First, I want to use the cream to thick hair because we have some freshness, and then we have the thick hair. Then I will use my comb take it in here again, and just want to take a straight part. Do so close to your hair as possible. First the iron, and then when you straighten it, it will get through the comb, and then you want a more straight hair because you use the comb. If you don't use the comb and just wave it through like this, you don't get so much straightness or tension in your hair. So you need to use the comb when you use African American hair.
Yeah. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah.
It was amazing seeing you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I enjoyed having you here with me, even though it was not in person. And for then, I'll just leave you to the final video and say good night and so long.